With computer graphics, there's a couple of things you've got to consider. One thing that Scott Farrar said to me once was that when the model shop at ILM made an asset, made something like a spaceship or whatever, it was essentially camera ready. I mean, they might have to tweak, do a little bit of refinement, and it might iterate a couple of times, but you put it on the stage, put lights on it, it's ready to roll. Computer graphics is getting close to that point now, but it's not there yet. So we have to still do a lot of stuff to add nuance and to add realism to the assets that we create. So this sometimes involves us setting up a whole lot of different elements and passes to make things. We like to layer in real things. We like to layer in real dust and real debris as much as we can. But we also use light to pick out certain areas, beauty light the object and that sort of thing. And we have to factor in okay, what sort of bounce are they getting from, let's say they're in the middle of a dust cloud. How does that affect their lighting? That sort of stuff. So sometimes it becomes a very complicated set of things that you have to do to get a realism and also, a beautiful or an appealing image as much as you can if there's two robots smashing into each other. I think, honestly, a big challenge is time and change. So time is often, like so many projects from day dot, have always had time constraints. And the thing is, you want to do the best quality work you can. And so that means you end up working overtime and people doing, putting in a lot of hours to try and achieve the level of quality. And if, a lot of filmmaking now is very changeable. Things, scripts will be rewritten, there'll be new ideas come up. Some of that's really great, but some of it means that you end up doing a lot of last minute stuff, which isn't ideal. So for me, the firmer plan that you can have going into the film and the more consistently you can stick to that plan, the better. So, it's okay to have limited resources, but you want to be able to use those limited resources with a good plan in mind. So that's the challenge to try and achieve the level of quality that really we all strive for, but to do so, with all of the changes and whatever resources you have to bear. I think, honestly, there's a variety of factors. I mean, there's always been a desire to better yourself and to improve, and there's always passionate debate within the halls of ILM. How do we make this better? And there'll be 2 or 3 different points of view of how to make something better, and it'll be argued pretty passionately. So, and we'll try things on different shows. We might try a different renderer on a show or a different approach to the simulation tools. It evolves endlessly. So that's one of the aspects. I think we're not satisfied and we want to just keep improving what we do. It's not like, we're just going to pump that out. Honestly, though, that's probably true of a lot of companies. I think the other things that we bring to it are that we're very conscious of the filmmaking process and being filmmaker friendly. We don't want to bring 50 people out to set. We have a very small on-set crew, and we're always try to be prepared. We always try and be on top of it and be really conscious of trying to be friendly to the filmmakers. And then I think we've got the best production people in the world at ILM. I think or the best production tools as well. I think that we are really good at keeping on track and being able to surmount obstacles and that sort of thing. And I think that's key to, a lot of the power of that is in the production department. And just the artists. I mean, because it's been a leading company, it's attracted leading artists, and we have terrific crews. And, I've been lucky enough to work in other places and with terrific crews and with terrific production people. So that isn't necessarily entirely unique, but I think all of those factors work together all the time, and I think that makes for a really successful company. I think View offers something really unique. It's an opportunity in a smaller, more intimate sort of setting to really get up close and personal with the filmmakers. And that's true for the speakers as much as it is for the audience. We're here together in Turin, beautiful city, but we have dinner together, lunch together, you get to exchange ideas, to chat, to meet people, you get to go to panels. I mean, they are attracting some of the key animation directors working today, some of the key visual effects people working today. And these are tremendous people to learn from. So it's just, it's got that, but it's also got a intimacy and an ability to get close and hang out with these people that's really unique. And there's just a great exchange of ideas. So I find it quite inspiring, actually. I think that it's gives me new ideas. I meet new people. It's just been an absolute pleasure.